Alrighty, guys. Happy Friday. It's your boy Stas here. Cheers, by the way. The market just opened, and well, we have to break down open stock. Funny, funny how that worked, right? So we're gonna go over the charts as the stock's up over 2% right now, and we're gonna go over the indices, some stocks I'm looking at other than open. But first, hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe. Join the Patreon for my portfolio updates every single week, guys. And again, happy Friday. Cheers. I appreciate you all for tuning in, and let's dive into it. So, Opendoor, OPEN is the ticker for the two of you guys out there watching that don't know that. And I'm noticing right off the bat a cup and handle. A cup and handle is forming on the 4-hour chart. You guys can see it, or maybe not on the 4-hour chart. I'm just seeing it on the 4-hour chart. You might see it better on the 1-hour. Yeah, you can see it right there. We have the cup, the handle, and it's riding the 180 moving average on the 1-hour chart right now. You guys can see we're up over 2.5%. Trading, well above the 180 SMA, and we're putting in a higher low. We're putting in a higher low at about $9.80, $10 a share. And this, again, it looks like it's poised for a breakout, guys. It's getting ready for that move. It's only a matter of time. We've had this entire week pretty much. We've had consolidation, not much upside, no crazy moves have been made, but we're noticing the writing on the wall. Again, we're riding these moving averages, putting in these higher lows. Cup and handle is forming. We have the ascending triangle. We also mentioned that in yesterday's video. You probably saw yesterday's update. That ascending triangle is still intact. So it all comes down. It comes back to $10.50 and mainly $11 a share, guys. That spot needs to break. $11 needs to break. And if it does, yeah, I think this thing's going to go. I think we're going to go to $13.50, maybe even higher than that. But $13.50 is that gap that we were looking at from a couple years ago. That was the main support, I think, in 2021, if I'm not mistaken. So I think that is the next level that Opendoor is going to go if it breaks out. If this cup and handle that is clear as day and the triangle that's clear as day, if this plays out, I think that is where we're going. Cheers to that. Let me get. I haven't. It's what, 9:30 a.m. guys. I got to get more coffee in my system. Hold on a second. Alrighty. So yeah, that's a quick rundown here. Cup and handle again is forming, and right now in real time. We're forming the handle of the cup and handle. Let's see if it actually plays out, though. We'll see if it breaks out. But, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Not a crazy amount to go over. The market just opened. Now Opendoor is actually giving back some of the gains. It's about to go red. Uh-oh. Wait a second, guys. Look at the intraday chart. We are now red, down 0.25%. Not looking so great. So we had a nice pump in the first minute, but man, now we are 3 red candles in a row on the minute chart here. Not looking the best, but it's obviously not the end of the world. We're still gonna keep an eye on it and see if we're able to see that cup and handle play out, the triangle play out, and take $11 out. And let me show you some other stocks here, and then maybe we'll loop back to Opendoor at the end again. Let me show you what's going on. By the way, the overall stock market is green right now. Dow's up 0.1, S&P's up 0.16%, QQQ up 0.25%. The Russell is up a little bit. Which one am I missing? They're all up. They're all up is what I'm getting at, right? They're all up. And Opendoor up. There it is, back in the green. And we have some other movers. We have OKLO. This thing is an absolute animal, guys. It's getting to a point now where it's like, it's getting ridiculous. I'll be honest. OKLO is getting ridiculous. It's up another 6%. Stock's at $111. All-time high, again, has just been hit. So it's like, when is this going to pull back? I mean, this is getting ridiculous, guys. And this is one that I've contemplated shorting before, buying puts before. And man, I have I think one time I did buy puts. I made some profits on them. But man, there were times I was about to buy them, and I'm glad I didn't. And at this point, I'm getting tempted again to buy some puts. It's getting nutty. And I think honestly, if this thing goes to like 115, 120, I'm probably going to buy puts. It's getting ridiculous. I think a drawdown to at least 80 to 90 is due for this thing, or at least $90 a share. What do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comments. OKLO. Let's see what else. SoundHound, I made a video on TikTok, I believe. Make sure you guys follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Funny enough, I mean, we get way more traction, views, way more followers on all the other platforms. Well, I guess not followers on Instagram and what's it called, Facebook. But man, we got a lot of traction on there. Make sure you guys are following. But I made a video on TikTok going over the high short interest stocks I'm watching, and SoundHound is one of them. And it's up 2% on the day, and it's been breaking out. If you guys remember, we called SoundHound out under 13.50, and now it's at almost 16 a share. And honestly, look at that cup and handle. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? Honestly, I see this thing going even further, right? Maybe to 16.50, $17 a share. And who knows, maybe even higher than that. So SoundHound, I think we got a price increase recently. Yeah, D.A. Davidson maintains buy on SoundHound. They raised their price target to $17 per share. So this one's done very well, as have a lot of stocks from the lows a couple months ago. And I'm watching it still. SoundHound AI. And let's see what else is going right now. What's moving here, guys? I mean, we have a lot of movement. Apple is up back over $240 a share. Apple is now approaching all-time highs. We're not there officially yet, but oh boy, are we close. We can see we're at, well, all-time highs are at 260. We're at 241 right now on Apple stock, up over 1% on the day. And it looks like, guys, we are approaching the highs from earlier this year, So we haven't hit all-time highs in 2025 on this stock, but we are approaching the highs from the end of January, early February, being about 245, 247. That's a big spot for Apple here. And if we're able to break out at 245, 250 on this stock, we're probably going to all-time highs. That's the reality on this one, man. It's that kind of stock. It's going to catch that momentum, and it's probably, not guaranteed, but probably going to go to all-time highs from there. So let's go back to Opendoor quickly before I wrap this video up and get it uploaded for you guys. I appreciate you all for tuning in, by the way. Hit that like button. Opendoor is still down slightly, pretty much at break even, guys. So there it is. It's actually going back down. Another red candle is being put in here. So ultimately, man, it's still early in the day. We don't know what's going to happen. It's a Friday. Keep that in mind. It could be a quiet Friday today. It very much could be, or very well could be. But in the grand scheme of things, as long as Opendoor holds $9, $9.25, we're good. If it goes down to $9 today, $9.25, don't panic, because in the grand scheme of things, at that point, we're still going to be holding the 180 SMA on the 1 hour chart. We're still going to be uptrending. We're still going to be in this triangle. Now, if it starts breaking into the 8s, into the 7s, all right, that's a different story. But today, on Friday, as long as we, chill in the 9s, preferably break over $10, I think that would be a good way to wrap up the week, especially on a stock that, it's up so much, guys. For Pete's sake, it's up hundreds of percent in the last couple of weeks. So for a stock that's up so much, it's consolidating, it's building, the next support level, closing pretty flat after being up hundreds of percent. Closing flat on a week is not that bad, man. It's actually good. It's actually a healthy thing. So what do you guys think? I'm not in Opendoor again. I've said this before. I'll say it again. I'm not in this stock right now. I'm eyeing it up for a trade, but I'm not in it yet. But we're going to keep covering it because it is one that a lot of people ask me about. You'd be shocked how many questions I get on all these platforms. But yeah, we're going to keep covering it, guys. Do your own research, though. I'm not a financial advisor. Make sure to check out the links down below. Join the Patreon for my portfolio updates where I post what I'm buying, what stocks I actually own every single week. We post updates. I'm putting money in every week, fresh deposits, $500 every Monday is being put in, and we're buying stocks. Check out the link down below. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you all in the next video.